So, what's up, everyone? I wanted to do a little bit of a different video today. So recently I've been going by the name Kiseta instead of my actual name because I kind of like the name a little bit better. Well, I just recently changed my name to that on Wattpad, and when I was thinking about Wattpad, I was like, hey, I should do a video about Wattpad. I've never done a video about Wattpad. So I want to give you guys an idea of what kind of stories I write on Wattpad. And if you guys don't know what Wattpad is, well, you're going to learn. So my very first story I actually wrote was back in 2016. As you can see, it's called The Fire Within, An Undying Flame. Fire Series number 1. Now, the cover right here, my friend actually drew this for me. I asked them to, and they're like, yeah, sure, why not? So let's go down to the description real quick. So, when Kayla, a 17-year-old girl, finds out she can control fire, she has to keep her friends and family safe. So, of course, I wrote the bio for the book, or the description for the story, before I actually wrote the story. And the thing is, it has nothing to do with Kayla having to protect her friends and family. I'll give you guys an example. Let's see here. We're gonna go on to here, and then we're gonna go to chapter. Mm, let's go to like chapter 8. So let's see. Morning I woke up. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, hold on. I forgot about a lot of the stuff in here. Hold on, I need to see what the previous chapter said. Oh, I added romance in here. Holy crap. Back then, I was strongly against this stuff. And so apparently, I'm gonna. Wait, what? Hold on. To be more friends, he stood and walked me. I looked at him shyly. I feel the same. Are we gonna kiss now? You know. Okay, so I guess this turned into a cringe video. So this was my 16-year-old mind. Are we gonna kiss now? You know it. Who says that? Like the way I put this part down is nice. I actually like that. He pressed his lips against mine softly, and then so on and so forth. But the way it led up to it, I mean, I'm not even reading the story. Like this part right here threw me off. I was just trying to give an example, but geez. So basically, for the stories like this, I actually did something like this. Now, what I thought this was kind of cool when I did this at the time, I was trying to figure out where I would add this in. So, smoke engulfed the burning trees as fire spread further throughout the forest. I stood up and looked around. Scorch looked at me and squinted. There's no way out, Kayla, he said. That's where you're wrong. I smirked and dashed him. Now, when I was writing this, I was like, okay, so I am going to put this in the story somewhere, but I don't know where. I was honestly pretty impressed with this at the time too, so I will definitely say that. What chapter did I even put this in? Hmm. Nope, not that. Wait, that chapter is short. Okay, what about this one? Hmm. Okay. Uh. Now I'm just trying to figure out where this is. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out where I put this part. Smoking ghosts. Nope, nope, nope. I don't find it anywhere. What the hell? Uh, huh. Well, either way, that's basically what that story was like. So, if you guys want to like try to take a glimpse of what I was writing, you're more than welcome to. I will put a link in the description for each and every story that I do show off. So, next story, Mortal Kombat Fire and Ice. Now, I was going for something really cool for this story. So I did find this image online. I did not draw it, or I did not have anybody else draw it. But I did find a generator for the Mortal Kombat and then the Fire and Ice thing. I thought it was really cool when I did that. So Scorpion, Relentless, I spelled Spectre wrong, from Hell, and Sub-Zero, an assassin of the Lin Kuei, have fought many battles. Now learn the story of both warriors with both fact and fiction from the Mortal Kombat lore. So my goal here was to give knowledge to people who love Scorpion and Sub-Zero but don't know everything about them. I know a really good amount. Hold on. So, of course, I know a really good amount about both Scorpion and Sub-Zero, so I thought the story would be really cool. Um, so, oh, hey, that's number 310 on Scorpion. How many? Out of 854. That's actually pretty impressive for me. Nice. Okay, anyways, so let's go to the first chapter. Okay, well, first of all, so I did put this. So I am a huge fan and have been a fan since I was 8. I thought with MK11 coming out, it would be cool to release a. I did way too many Ks to release a story of the two most iconic Mortal Kombat fighters, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I know a lot about both characters, so the story will be easy to make, but I will be adding my own ideas into the mix of facts, from both fighters' parts. I really hope you all enjoy Mortal Kombat Fire and Ice. I hope to hear your feedback about your thoughts on the story. This will be the story I work hardest on, but I will still work on Friday the 31st. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. I love you all. Okay, so first of all, before I continue on, Friday the 31st was another collab story I was trying to work on. It was, of course, a mix between Friday the 13th and Halloween. Like each chapter would switch between. So, like the first chapter, there was this kid who went to summer camp and everything, found out about Jason. Then the second chapter would be in Haddonfield. And I liked the idea at the time, but I just didn't put too much effort into it, so I just ended up deleting the story. So let's go to my Hanzo one. So this is basically how I put it up. So there's like tiny little parts. There's warrior, slaughter, death, resurrection, and I basically put some fact and some fiction about Hanzo in there. Basically, with it actually being Mortal Kombat lore, I also try to put my own ideas in there as well. Um, and now I didn't just use the lore from the Mortal Kombat games either. I also used Mortal Kombat Legacy, and I believe I used a little bit of the movie. I'm not 100% sure. No, I didn't use any of the movie, but I know I used a little bit of Mortal Kombat Legacy, Mortal Kombat, the original timeline, and then the new Mortal Kombat timeline. So there's like a lot of stuff mixed in there. So like best accuracy in the Shiryu, earning me the nickname Scorpion. I should change that up. I'm not sure if I might even continue with this story. Did I even upload any more? Oh God, no, no, wait, crap. Okay, so that took way longer than I thought it wanted to. Anyways, so then I did Sub-Zero's chapter, and then did I continue on? I guess not. I guess Kuai Liang is the last chapter I did. But yes, it was the same with that. But I did this in Kuai Liang's perspective, not Bihan, which I think it probably would have been smarter. So next off is World War Fusion, which I definitely need to start updating more. So World War Fusion is basically the darker sequel to The Fire Within. Jeez. So with World War Fusion, it's not the original sequel. There was another one called Burning Metal, but people hated it. I hated it. Then I tried making one afterward, which was called The Final Flame, which it was going good until it was not going good. Um, World War Fusion was basically, in my perspective, and spoiler alert, at the end of chapter 10 for The Fire Within, Kayla's killed. So this basically picks up where it left off. I only have two parts so far. So let's see, what two parts do I even have? Oh, this, cool, it only shows that. So Fire up. So yeah, it says Fire Within. A few months later, I was sitting. So this is actually, it shows, if nobody remembered, it shows where Kayla died and everything. So then this was 3 years ago, and then basically all that stuff, and then 3 years had passed. Blah 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 blah. So basically, that's all I have for this right now. But this one's definitely a darker book that I didn't think about really writing at first. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I would probably get, more into this one. I really want to. I just can't think of any good idea. I can't really think of anything original right now. Now, I mean, I can't think of something original, which is what my next story will be or is. So before I go on to my next story, I am a huge fan of two different series right now. There's the there's the Rooster Teeth series, Ruby, and an anime that I've really gotten into called Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. Um, of course, Ruby is really popular, so how have you not heard of it? If you haven't heard of it, you're living under a rock. Um, or you just don't watch YouTube, or, you know, you're living under a rock. Now Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions, it's more famous in Japan, but it's still very famous. Um, One thing that people do recognize right away is this character, Rika Takanashi. It's a really good series if you're into like rom-coms and everything. The funny thing is when I started getting into anime, I didn't think that I'd like stuff like Love, Trinity and Illusions or Chinibyo for sure. But anyways, I've gotten so much into it that as you can see a little bit, that Rika is my profile picture for Wattpad. So on to my next story, Little Red Shingen. So first off, we got Ruby, and then Rika, and I am in love with the titling that I did. So same as with Mortal Kombat Fire and Ice, I was able to find the font that they used and basically make it my own. Um, so this story is actually mainly about Rika. So if you don't know anything about either Chinibyo or Ruby, I actually explain it a little bit throughout the story so you understand a little bit of both worlds. So Rika Takanashi is an 18-year-old fourth year in high school, but unlike other students, Rika has Chinibyo. So real quickly, for those of you who do watch the series, yes, I am actually having this go directly after Take on Me. Because what the starting idea was, you know, to pick up where it left off. Um, because of her Chinibyo, she believes she has access to powers from a higher up called Wicked Lord Shingen. One evening, when Rika was practicing using her power, she was accidentally she accidentally knocked herself out. Now, this one, at first, I was thinking about adding all of this stuff in, but then I came up with a better idea for the story. I will be updating the description for the story, just not yet. Um, Upon regaining consciousness, Rika had realized she wasn't in Japan, but in a strange world called Remnant. Can Rika access her powers in this new world, or will her illusions stay the same? So, when I was writing this, I had like a mindset to where it was basically going to be like um, one of those cliche movies slash books slash video games slash anything in general where someone gets knocked out um and then is transported to this magical world where a bunch of weird things can happen, but oh no, at the end they wake up. I went for a completely different route from what I wrote for this description, and I will show you exactly what I mean. First of all, this is what I'm proud of. Number 4 out of 60. I know that's not that big of an achievement, but look at how high the other stories are. This one has 6.56 thousand reads and 551 likes. 388 with 12 likes. 10,009 no, 10.9 thousand with 335 likes. Then there's me, 53 reads and 1 like. Then the next one, 867 like. I don't know how my story's up here, but it makes me happy that it is. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to show you guys this. So right now it says I have 4 parts because I do. It doesn't mean I have 4 chapters. I only have 2 chapters out. So first of all, let's go to introduction, Rika. So I'm planning on adding it to where it is mainly Rika's perspective, point of view and everything, but it will eventually be Ruby's for maybe 1 or 2 chapters. So this actually explains about Rika if you don't know anything about her or anything. It tells you how she's going to be in this story. And basically, in this story, at the beginning, she gave up her Chinibyo. So, little example, my Chinibyo developed after I had lost my father. At this time, I decided to try to find something called the invisible boundary line, which would lead me to answers about my father, since none of my family members would tell me about his past. My Chinibyo only got worse once I met a guy by the name of Yuta Tagashi. What's funny about Yuta is I felt a connection with him from the start, so I made up the fact that Wicked Lord Shingen and Dark Flame Master, Yuta's Chunin name, were bound by some sort of contract. I guess I just really liked him. Anyways, just recently I had gotten out of my Chunin phase. Did I really spell phase wrong, or is that how you spell it? Huh. Because I realized I'd rather love Yuta than have fake powers. Every night for the past 6 months, I would visit Yuta so I could learn how to be normal, and it was working until my Chinibyo was triggered somehow. Deep within, I know I don't have powers, but for some reason I can't stay away from the eye of the Wicked Lord. Now, when I wrote this bio, I knew exactly what I wanted to write for the chapter. And I was very proud of this. I know I was very proud of this. And this is basically where the story ended up leading to. Rika doesn't have her Chinibyo at the moment, and yeah. So then we go on to Ruby's introduction. I won't really read this one because she's not a main part of the story just yet. She's been introduced in chapter 1, kind of, but she's like going to be a prominent character towards the middle of the story, maybe. I'm not sure yet. So, it just basically explains her backstory and everything. So then chapter 1, The Tyrant's Eye Awakens, which is actually pretty long. I mean, from this angle, it doesn't look long, but it actually is. Um, I've had a few of my friends read this who have actually watched Chinibyo, but really don't know anything about Ruby. Um, so when they read this, bleh, not watched. You can't watch stories, or can you? Okay, that's hurting my eyes. Anyways, so they actually told me that reading this story, it feels like Rika's actually narrating it. It's like half the stuff they said seems like Rika would actually say that. I'll give you an example. Uh, Okay, a few weeks had passed and my Chinibio was back in full. Even though I still felt embarrassed, I tried using my power in public. My phone buzzed as I looked to see who was calling me. It was Yuta. Hey Rika, I wanted to know if you could meet me at the park, he asked, seemingly out of breath. For an exchange of power, I asked. That sounds like something Rika would say. Please don't say it like that, Yuta said, regaining his breath. But yeah, kinda. Understood. We shall converge shortly. So, like, stuff like that, they've said that it sounds like Rika, and that made me very happy. And then I love the way I ended the chapter. Um, Tell us who you are, the girl in red said to me. We won't hurt you, I promise. Ruby's talking. I looked at them for a bit and raised my head slowly. I clenched my fist together. My heart started racing until I realized I can try to intimidate them. We don't have all day, said the girl in yellow. That's Yang. I slowed my breathing. I am Wicked Lord Shingen, wielder of the Tyrant's Eye. And I loved the way that chapter ended. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5 out of 10 Rikas. Wait, no, that's terrible. Take it back. Okay, so anyways, so the next chapter was called Real Power. I'm not gonna like talk about this too much because I'm already like running low on time. But basically, this one, a couple people said it felt rushed. And there's a reason behind it. It feels rushed because I wanted it to feel rushed. So basically, in this story, because she's in a remnant, Rika actually gains power. So her Eye of the Wicked Lord is actually powerful and everything. So, um, basically, Rika explains all that stuff, and then Rika, what are you doing? Ruby said with fear. Reality rejected. I clenched my fist tighter. Synapses shattered. I grabbed my eye patch. Be banished. I started to pull off my eye patch from this. I looked at the dragon world. My eye glowed bright. It was time to prove that Wicked Lord Shingen is the most powerful. So with this, I wanted it to feel rushed because I wanted you to think, why does Rika have full control over power already? The story literally just started. I wanted to make you guys confused a little bit. So yeah. Um I will I will be explaining everything in the next chapter as well, because I actually have a plan on how to start it, that her power didn't work how she wanted it to, or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to be writing the chapter tomorrow. Well, today. Um, this video is recorded yesterday, I guess you could say. I don't know. Video terminology is weird. But anyways, so that's really all I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing when I haven't been making videos. I know it's really not that important, but I thought you guys would think this stuff is really cool. I hope you guys can really check them out. I will leave a link to my Wattpad account in the description below. Please like, comment, subscribe, check out those stories, and I will keep you guys up on videos. Real quickly though, before I go, in a few days I should be getting a Series 4 Ruby Rose statuette figure thing. So I will be reviewing it and everything. It'll be my very first review, so don't judge me too harshly. And I'll let you guys see what that is. I'll even show you guys my little collection where I'm going to put it near. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.